In southern Ethiopia, there is a place where distance is measured differently, not by how far it is to the nearest town, not by the road to a school, a clinic, or a market, but by the distance to water. This is Borana, in the Oromia region of Ethiopia, a vast semi-arid landscape of red earth, dry grasslands, thorn trees, and open sky. For generations, the people who live here have moved with the seasons. Their cattle move with them, so do their goats and camels. Water determines where families can remain, where animals can graze, and how long a settlement can function. When rain comes, grass returns, livestock regain strength, and milk production improves. But when rainfall fails, waterholes shrink, wells become unreliable, and pastures decline. People and animals must then travel farther. In Borana, water is not simply a public utility. It is the foundation of daily life. If you have ever thought of clean water as something ordinary, keep watching. Because here, access to a reliable water point can change the structure of an entire day. Borana is home to roughly 1.2 million people. About half are women. By 2030, the population is projected to reach around 1.8 million. Most families depend on pastoral or semi-pastoral livestock production. Cattle are especially important. They provide milk, meat, income, and a form of household wealth. This livelihood depends heavily on rainfall and natural water sources. That dependence becomes more dangerous as rainfall grows less predictable. A larger population means more demand for drinking water, food, sanitation, and livestock support. At the same time, natural water sources remain limited. The challenge is therefore not only aridity, it is the growing imbalance between demand and reliable supply. Drought is not new to Borana. People here have lived with dry seasons for generations. But longer drought periods and more variable rainfall make water management increasingly difficult. When a water source disappears, the effects spread quickly. Livestock must walk farther. Weak animals lose energy. Herders spend more time moving. Women and children spend more time collecting water. And each additional hour spent searching for water reduces the time available for school, healthcare, trade, or household work. For families already living under pressure, the failure of one nearby source can disrupt the entire household economy. The scale of livestock loss shows how severe that pressure can become. By March 2023, more than 3.3 million livestock were reported to have died from lack of water in the wider affected area. More than 67,000 households lost their livelihoods. These losses have direct economic consequences. A dead cow can mean no milk for a child, no animal to sell when food prices rise, no cash reserve for medicine, and less wealth to pass to the next generation. In a pastoral economy, livestock function as food supply, income source, savings, and insurance. A severe drought can damage all four at once. That is why water scarcity in Borana is not only an environmental problem, it is also an economic and food security problem. If these numbers surprise you, tell us in the comments which one is harder to imagine. More than 3.3 million livestock lost, or more than 67,000 families losing their livelihoods. When water is far away, the burden often falls most heavily on women and girls. A trip for water may begin before sunrise. Containers are carried by hand, loaded onto donkeys, or transported over long distances. And even after several hours of travel, the amount collected may still be insufficient. This has measurable consequences. Girls may miss school. Women may have less time for income-generating work. Families may delay other essential tasks. And if the water is unsafe, disease risk increases. Bringing water closer to communities therefore affects more than convenience. It can reduce travel time, improve hygiene, and increase the time available for education and economic activity. Scarcity also affects stability. When water and pasture decline together, different herding groups may be forced toward the same remaining sources. This concentrates people and livestock in smaller areas. competition over access can increase. A more reliable and fairly managed water system can reduce some of that pressure by distributing access more predictably. In Borana, water therefore connects livelihood security, public health, and social stability. In response to this crisis, Ethiopia has moved forward with Phase 2 of the Borana Resilient Water Development Program. In February 2024, the African Development Fund approved financing of $46.02 million for the program. The objective is not simply to dig more wells. The program is designed as a broader water and sanitation system that also addresses climate resilience and the needs of pastoral communities. Particular attention is given to women because they often carry a disproportionate share of the burden created by water scarcity. The engineering challenge is significant. Borana covers a large area. Communities are widely dispersed, distances are long, temperatures are high, and infrastructure must operate under drought conditions with limited maintenance capacity. The basic system has several stages. Water must first be safely developed from available sources. Then it must be transported, stored, and distributed to settlements and livestock watering points. The program includes more than 85 kilometers of water production and transmission infrastructure. This forms the backbone of the system. Large pipelines must carry water over long distances while maintaining pressure and limiting leakage. From that backbone, another 142.6 kilometers of distribution network are planned to extend water closer to communities. The target is to provide drinking water access to around 36,000 new users. For a city resident, a tap may seem ordinary. For a pastoral family, a reliable water point near home can remove hours of daily travel. If you believe infrastructure projects like this deserve more attention, give this video a like. It helps stories from places like Borana reach people who might otherwise never see them. Transport alone is not enough. Borana also needs storage. 9 water storage facilities are planned as part of the program. Their function is to create a buffer between periods of supply and periods of shortage. When water is available, part of it can be stored. When the dry season intensifies, stored water can support essential demand. This reduces dependence on immediate supply conditions. A source may weaken, a pump may slow, rainfall may fail, but stored water can help maintain basic service for a limited period. The program also plans to install 99 livestock drinking troughs designed to serve nearly 109,000 animals. These facilities have several functions. They reduce pressure on domestic water points. They reduce the risk of contamination, and they shorten the distance animals must travel. For pastoral households, this directly protects livestock health and economic security. A healthier herd means more milk, more market value, and a better chance of recovering after drought. Water infrastructure alone, however, does not guarantee better health. Sanitation also matters. The program is expected to upgrade sanitation facilities at schools and health centers, build public sanitation facilities, and support hygiene awareness. Around 21,000 people are expected to gain better access to basic sanitation services. For children, the effects can be especially important. A nearby water point may reduce the time a girl spends collecting water. Safer sanitation at school may improve attendance. And a clinic with reliable water can maintain better hygiene. In this sense, a pipeline is not only an engineering asset, it can also affect education, health, and household productivity. More reliable water access may also allow some communities to remain in one location for longer periods. That does not mean replacing pastoral traditions. Livestock will remain central to Borana life. But when families spend less time searching for water, other activities become possible. Children can attend school more regularly. Adults can spend more time on trade, maintenance, or household production. In suitable locations, small nutrition gardens or water-efficient growing methods may provide an additional source of food. The purpose is not large-scale irrigation, it is diversification. A small garden cannot replace a herd, but it may add food to the household. A healthier herd may continue producing milk, and a family may become less vulnerable to a single failed season. Reliable water can also support more stable community services. Schools can operate more consistently, health facilities can function with better hygiene, children can spend more time learning and less time collecting water, and communities can organize daily life with greater predictability. But none of this is automatic. A water system can be built and still fail. Pumps need maintenance. Valves wear out. Pipelines leak. Spare parts cost money. Someone has to monitor pressure, track repairs, keep records, and respond when problems occur. That is why the program also includes support for water management at the community, regional, and water levels. Users are expected to be consulted on practical fee structures that can support long-term operation and maintenance. Women, young people, pastoral groups, elders, and local managers all have a role to play. Infrastructure is more likely to last when technical systems and local management develop together. The long-term goal is not simply to survive one drought. It is to build a system that can function under a changing climate. That requires monitoring water sources, protecting surrounding landscapes, managing watersheds, reducing erosion where practical, and ensuring that extraction today does not undermine future supply. Borana needs more reliable access to water. But resilience does not mean unlimited use. It means balancing extraction, storage, maintenance, and demand. Imagine a different morning in Borana. A mother does not have to leave home before sunrise to search for water. A child goes to school on time. A health worker has water for basic hygiene. Cattle drink from a dedicated trough instead of walking until they are exhausted. A herder returns home earlier. Children have time to study and play. This is not a story about turning a semi-arid region into a green landscape overnight. And it is not a promise that drought will disappear. No pipeline can control the weather. The $46.02 million approved for this program cannot make rainfall predictable. But if the system is built well, managed transparently, maintained properly, and protected over time, it can reduce the vulnerability of people and livestock when drought returns. In Borana, every pipeline, storage facility, public tap, and livestock trough is part of a larger system. A system designed to protect water access, support health, preserve livelihoods, reduce travel time, and improve resilience in a region where water will remain a limited resource. If you believe stories like this deserve to be seen, share this video with someone who cares about infrastructure, communities, and practical solutions to climate pressure. And subscribe if you want to see more stories about how people are adapting and rebuilding in some of the most challenging environments on Earth.